Welcome back, everyone. This is part 2 of my 3-part Steam Next Fest series, and it might be my favorite one. This is the cozy, creative, and chill video. If you're tired of high-stress action and just want to relax, this is the list for you. I've got 11 demos and the variety is fantastic. We've got the satisfying return of Powerwash Simulator, a super powerful diorama builder, a beautiful narrative game that tells 100 years of history from a single apartment, and a puzzle game that feels like a lost classic from the Neo Geo. It's time to get cozy. Let's jump in. High Above is a casual sandbox game about finding peace on a rooftop. It's a free play diorama maker, and the demo kit was themed around Europe. You can just hang out and free play, or you can take on puzzle mode where you build an apartment to meet the needs of virtual people. Either way, it's a very relaxing, creative experience to build and to photograph. Outside the Blocks. Outside the Blocks provides a bewildering amount of options for the discerning creator. It's a full-featured model builder for making dioramas. If you've ever wanted to create the perfect medieval building for your D&D game, this is the app for you. Given the level of tooling, I hesitate to call it a game. There was a 50-step tutorial, so you're going to need to accept the learning curve. That said, you can still make something cozy to screenshot or get a video clip even if you don't master it. Dream Garden. Dream Garden was pretty chill. It's an easygoing simulation game about creating tiny Zen garden dioramas. I enjoyed it and I didn't feel too overwhelmed by the options, which was a nice change of pace from some of the more complex builders. You just build and nurture a little garden retreat, a very relaxing and pleasant demo. Block, Block, Block. Block, Block, Block is a virtual game of, you guessed it, blocks. It's a casual simulation game where you stack and arrange uniquely shaped wooden blocks to make charming dioramas. The demo has nice features like being able to enlarge or shrink the blocks, which you obviously can't do with normal blocks. If you have a creative mind and like putting together beautiful little setups, this is for you. Powerwash Simulator 2. Powerwash Simulator 2 is more of the same, but with a few new surprises. And if you like the first one, that's great news. It's the ultimate relaxing, casual simulation. The big new feature is that you can have your own cat-filled living space. After you find dirty furniture and other accessories to wash the stuff off of, you will now have a place to decorate. The all-important multiplayer mode is available, so if you're looking to clean up, alone or together, this is where it's at. Winter Burrow. Winter Burrow has some truly cozy vibes, but it exists in a larger, slightly unfriendly world. It's a cozy woodland survival game where you play as a mouse restoring your childhood burrow. However, I nearly died twice because I couldn't distinguish my cute house from the other surroundings. I'd appreciate a map for the directionally challenged, but the 2D crafting and exploration is good enough that I'm wishlisting it. The Berlin Apartment. If these walls could talk, they could make a game like the Berlin Apartment. The Steam info for this game says that you witness turning points in the lives of the inhabitants over the course of a whole century. It's a story-rich first-person game that creates a stylistic, cel-shaded version of the same apartment, seen through different eyes and time periods. Like Despelote, it's one of those experiences that can help expand your historical perspective. A fascinating narrative game. Opus Prism Peak. This one is special. It's part analog photography simulator, part Ghibli-esque journey, part Chants of Sennaar style language puzzle game. This is Opus Prism Peak. It's an atmospheric walking simulator where you play as a photographer lost outside of reality. As a photographer myself, this story-rich game feels made for me. It looks beautiful, and it's a very strong wishlist candidate. Shoe It All. Shoe It All is weird, in a good way. It's like a mix of Angry Birds, McPixel, and Monty Python. The Steam page calls it a physics-based mayhem game. You swing to launch a shoe at a target, but you're judged on criteria you won't know until the end of the level. The confusion and whimsy are the entire point. It's a silly physics puzzle game where you just have to embrace the chaos. Check it out. 687 Days on Mars. Did you ever wish you could be Mark Watney in The Martian? Well, 687 Days on Mars exists to help you fulfill those Martian survival dreams. It's a simulation game about being stranded alone on Mars, where you have to manage resources, manage a base, and grow food. The demo had a friendly tutorial, and while I don't know the full story yet, the resource management and atmosphere are good enough that I'm interested in finding out. Petal Crash 2. Last but not least, Petal Crash 2 is a game that acts like a time machine. It's a new arcade puzzle game, but it feels like it could have been a Neo Geo or Dreamcast classic like Magical Drop or Puzzle Bobble 4. The theme is pure 1990s arcade, complete with the ROM check on boot up. It's an easy-to-learn crash blocks together game that offers a lot of depth for strategic chain reaction gameplay. It's a real gem for puzzle fans. And that's a wrap on 11 of the coziest, most creative, and chill demos from Steam Next Fest. This list had some of my absolute favorites for the entire event, especially the powerful narrative in the Berlin apartment, the Ghibli-esque photography of Opus Prism Peak, and that perfect retro feel of Petal Crash 2. Let me know in the comments which one of these is your new go-to for a relaxing evening. Alright, I hope you're feeling rested and stress-free, because for part 3, we're plugging the controller back in and getting ready for some action. The final video is a 15-game variety pack I'm calling Eclectic Gems. It's all the action RPGs, sports games, and beat-em-ups. We'll be looking at a 2D Western Souls-like that kicked my butt, a surreal skateboarding game from Devolver Digital, and a brand new Marvel beat-em-up from the developers of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge. You are not going to want to miss the finale. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified. Thanks for chilling with me, and I'll see you in the next one.